as promised, here's the scoop on the middle stage of dementia. This is based on the 3-stage model, meaning early, middle, and late, or sometimes referred to as mild, moderate, and severe. It all depends on your doctor. There are many different models that doctors will use. 3-stage, 7-stage, the global deterioration stage model, and many, many more. So ask your doctor which model they are using so that you're both on the same page. The middle stage is usually the longest. It averages between 2 to 4 years typically. I'm not really sure which stage is harder, probably middle or late. I don't know, but I'd love to hear your thoughts on which stage is the toughest. Let's take a vote. Leave a note in the comment box if you think the middle or the late stage is harder. I'm Debra. I'm a certified trainer for the Alzheimer's Association, and I'm a certified dementia practitioner and a certified master dementia strategist. I know, right? I can't get enough of this stuff. But out of those 3 certifications, I can tell you that the last one, the certified master dementia strategist, is by far the best one. So practical with exact things to say and do. It's truly remarkable. To find out more about that certification course, I'll leave a link below for you. This channel is dedicated to my mom, who, if you haven't watched my story, oh my God, don't get me started, but you should watch that. It's called What I Wish I Knew Before My Brother Killed My Mom. But this channel and all of my education is dedicated to her and dedicated to all of you who are committed to doing better, to making your caregiving life easier and making things easier for the person that you're caring for. Congratulations for taking that first step in our journey together. And that's by subscribing to the channel, hit the red button, and become one of us, the dedicated. This is a safe place. No judging, only helpful tips and strategies that actually work. So click that red subscribe button and be part of our growing family. For my fans that keep coming back, I love you so much. Your commitment to your loved ones shows all the time. Every day I get hundreds of comments and I just love to hear from you. A Bowling, pretty sure that's not your real name, but A Bowling, thanks for your kind words. Debbie, always saying thank you. I love receiving your prayers. Alan and Linda, keep your spirits up. You are all superheroes out there. Soon I'll be traveling and doing some live seminars, so watch for me to come to a town near you. And if you're an event organizer, contact me and we'll set something up. Live and in person is what I love to do best. The topic of the day is middle stages. Oh, wait a second. Can I ask you guys, do you like Daddy Dementia and her little shorts and tips? If you love Daddy Dementia, would you drop her a comment? She doesn't get much feedback, but she does get lots of views. So I'm just curious if you guys like her or not. So let me know. Thanks. So here's one thing that I think other dementia trainers and video makers aren't telling you, and it's so important. These 3-stage and 7-stage GDS models, these are all for Alzheimer's disease. They do not pertain to other dementias. Now, if we're talking the late stage, then yes, pretty much any type of dementia will have the same late stage symptoms, and they will all pass away pretty much the same. But for early and middle, different dementias are different. So please keep in mind the early and middle stages videos for those suffering are for those suffering from Alzheimer's disease. I really don't feel that my colleagues are very clear on that. But anyway, like I said before, the middle stage is typically the longest of the 3. When we talk about the 3 stages, we are really reducing the 7-stage model into 3. So it's a little more generalized. I think some doctors use the 3-stage model because it's easier than breaking it down into the 7. And you guys are pretty seasoned, but I'll say it anyway. People with dementia will go back and forth within the stages. It's not definitive. So they can show symptoms from multiple stages and go back and forth, especially with the 7-stage model, making it harder to determine where in the process the person is. The middle stage, again, is the longest, and it might be the toughest. I don't know. You tell me your opinion on that. Comment below. This stage is when the person is really going to need intervention, whether they like it or not. The decline in abilities is very noticeable now, and others will need to provide assistance with daily tasks or ADLs, activities of daily living. Such things like hygiene. They might need a reminder to brush their teeth, or maybe require more help like putting the paste on the toothbrush and getting them started. They may need their clothing laid out, or they might not realize they've been wearing the same outfit for days or that it's dirty. Self-awareness is fading away during the middle stage. They are probably going to need some assistance with bathing and toileting. This is the realization stage that I think many families and caregivers start realizing how hard and taxing and both physically and mentally this job really is. The person with neurodegeneration may fight you and refuse to bathe simply because the purpose of bathing is forgotten. During the middle stages, you may find that your person is losing interest in things they once enjoyed, like reading books, newspapers, or doing puzzles. This is because they actually can no longer read and can't comprehend anymore. Puzzles are too overwhelming. Activities become adjutants if they're too complicated. This is where caregivers struggle. Many caregivers don't understand how complicated even a simple task can be for the person with dementia. In my course, this is something that we really explain and cover in depth. It's remarkable, but a person in the middle stage will eventually be unable to initiate. So even if they're totally bored and they want to be doing something and they feel like they should be doing something, they can't get started. They need prompting, modeling, and lots of encouragement. During the middle stage is when we have to start getting really creative in adapting activities and personal tasks to make them simpler, but not childlike in nature. Safety during the stage is a huge concern. The number one safety problem is fires. Many people with dementia will start a fire. Another serious safety concern is wandering. I personally have seen women who were in wheelchairs and haven't walked for a long time get up and walk out of the house. Really. People with dementia, when they have a mission, when they are determined, look out. They can really surprise you sometimes. Nothing is impossible. In my book, Forget Me Not, I have an entire chapter on how to dementia-proof your home to make it safer for them. That book, by the way, is available on Amazon, and I'll put that down there too. Communication in the middle stages will become much more problematic. As the caregiver, we have to make adaptations to the way we communicate with them and how we interpret what they are trying to get out to us. And we must realize that their communication to us may come out in strange or exaggerated ways. Anger and aggression can be common in the middle stage. As they become less and less independent, they get frustrated and angry. The person in the middle stage will feel disconnected from others. They can't keep up with tasks and conversations, so they'll retreat even farther into themselves. They will often experience feelings of loneliness and abandonment. This is where we must provide inclusion, stay upbeat, and create some positive exchanges for them. We have to cheer them on and find the little glimmers of accomplishments and praise them often. Your journey with me has just begun. The next step to ease your burden is by taking some more advanced dementia coaching, and that learning is available for you. Just go to answersaboutalz.org where you'll find all the tools that you need. And I have a new ebook out, the Dementia Starter Kit, some additional trainings, and the Certified Master Dementia Strategist course. I'll see you next time. Together we can.